Back talking with Ryan from Alanod. And hey, Ryan, I know one of the big challenges I think in the automotive industry is like, what's next? What's the next cool thing? And whether it's designing a cool car, you got to put it together. And also, what can you guys offer to anybody out there who's looking for some of that what's next look to the car?
Well, this gets me pretty excited because we have some great supplier partners that we have developed some solutions with that are pretty interesting. One is our laser micro perforation product. So we can take our aluminum substrate that we've already been talking about, and they can do a laser perforation micro. So extremely small diameter pores that they put in through the laser. And it can be any geometry that is needed. But the cool thing about it is that it looks like a solid piece of metal until it's backlit. Until a light guide is in there and lit up, it looks like a solid piece of metal. So it's really, really a neat effect. It can be for ambient lighting, it can be for information.
So you can actually put a design in there, or again, information. I mean, those little holes can be put in terms of actually communicating something.
Absolutely, and as a matter of fact, we're working on the ability to use our surface along with the micro perforation for some capacitive touch capabilities. So if you touch the surface, then it will actuate, that's command.
I'm thinking like Star Trek. I'm thinking like, on the command post. That sounds really neat.
Yeah.
That's going to be really cool.
So you get away from the switches and knobs, and it just looks like a flat panel, but it's real metal.
Oh, that's really neat. That's exciting. That is exciting.
It is exciting. One of the other solutions that we've developed, and I mentioned earlier, is our InGrain Molding, which is like a macro impression of a three-dimensional surface where we take a very thin gauge aluminum product of ours, insert it into the plastic injection mold. It gets back injected against the surface of that we want.
It forms it?
Yeah, like something like this, for example.
All right, yeah.
Where you can have any finish that we offer, but then if you want a three-dimensional structure to it, this InGrain molding with the macro structure, that can get picked up through the back injection is a really neat effect.
That's pretty neat. I bet that can pick up light that's coming in reflected in really cool ways.
It can be reflective depending on the quality that we're using.
Yes. Well, your quality is just the best, right? Well, we've been talking about this.
All of our products we consider to be different qualities.
Yeah, sure.
Depending on what the application is and the finish and the surface.
Yeah, and we talked about that in another video. You guys have got a lot of pretty much whatever ideas are coming at you and whatever restrictions, you can probably work with that and make it happen and find the right material and right method of making it come to life.
We can. We're very flexible. We have standard colors and standard finishes, but if there's a special color that we need to duplicate or develop, that's something that we can certainly do.
Well, Ryan, that all sounds really cool. Very cool, indeed.
Speaking of cool, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the cool touch sensation that you get from real metal surfaces is something that I think is trending. We're getting that feedback from the automotive industry that they want the real native materials. And I think what Alanod has been able to do through our innovation process is provide a lot of different outlets, for getting a real metallic surface in a number of different applications, functional and decorative, into the cockpit or into the exterior of the vehicle.
That real, it is. There's a difference between touching a little piece of plastic and it's just plastic is plastic. Metal is heavy, it's solid, it's real. So,
except our metal isn't heavy.
Well, no, of course, you wouldn't want
aluminum
that, right? That's right.
It's thin gauge.
Well, but I mean, it's real and it's in life. I mean, it's not like a little ting 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 sort of thing you get from plastic.
It has the structural integrity that is needed for functional applications and interior.
Little things like that speak, for the quality of the whole car too. I mean, seriously, every little thing matters, and so that's. Again, I think that's cool as well. And if you're interested in finding out more, maybe just visit the website.
www.alanod-westlake.com, and we'll get right back in touch with you.
And be sure to watch some of the other videos that are there where Ryan's talking about some of the more groovy things his product can do.
Thank you.